Welcome back to the channel, everybody. I'm T.
And I'm V.
And today we are
going to chat about WandaVision on Disney Plus, episodes 1, 2, and 3.
Oh, if you haven't seen it,
we're about to spoil it for you.
Alright, so WandaVision.
Okay, so we're kind of late to the game because we didn't record like we were supposed to last week when episode 1 and 2 came out.
Yeah, we were just too excited. Completely forgot. There was no issue. I just forgot.
That's the issue.
Yeah.
We forgot. Anyways, alright, so we already saw the episode 1, 2, and 3.
Mm-hmm.
So, we talked to obviously some friends about this and everybody.
Pause. There's going to be spoilers. Like we said, it's your last warning. Last warning. Do not blame me in the comments.
Spoiler.
I'm looking at you, Storm Shadow. Sophie Cooper.
Don't get mad at us.
Sophie Cooper.
Yeah.
I know our clientele.
Yeah.
I know our peoples.
Yeah. Don't be mad at us, guys. We're telling you. Telling you right now.
And you bots with naughty pictures on it that say wow.
And hey girl, I love you. Okay.
That's the WandaVision.
Alright, WandaVision.
Episodes 1, 2, and 3.
Okay, so we did chat with some friends about this because they obviously asked us, what'd you think? So, one of our friends was like, yeah, it was great. One was like, I don't know how to feel about it. I don't know if I'm really invested in the characters, which I get.
I think that's a common thread of the reaction of people.
Yeah, the reaction of people.
Viewers.
The thing is, too, like, some people that I'm hearing from are like, I wasn't really too familiar with the character of Wanda or Vision, and I guess I could get that because it's not like they had their own thing.
They hadn't had too much airtime.
They were always sub-characters.
Yes, very much so.
But I like them. I love her Peppercash.
Is that Peppercash?
I thought it might lift your spirits.
Love that scene.
That's one of our favorite scenes. It's so stupid, I know. But we like it.
Spirits lifted.
Spirits lifted. He does it like a little Irish, Scottish Irish. I don't know. I'm sorry.
Spirits lifted.
Spirits lifted.
That's my Sokovian accent.
Which, that is my favorite, one of my favorite accents, and you're screwing it up for me. All right. Anyway, so the first 2 episodes are black and white, which I have to say, I actually like the first 2 episodes. I'm usually not into the whole black and white thing. Not really my flavor. I don't really like it. But I love how they introduced it as like a, what is it, like a I Love Lucy,
yes.
Dick Van Dyke
hybrid show. It was,
yeah, it's a hybrid of everything.
It was beautifully shot. I saw some behind the scenes footage and everything's so hyper colored.
Yeah, it's weird that it's in black and white. It's like, why? It's so
I know. It's just I guess it brings more to the.
It probably does. It brings more contrast to the.
Correct to the black and white. Everything was done practically, which is amazing nowadays.
Yeah.
Except for of course Vision and CGI, obviously. Avi.
He's CGI.
I love how the actors fully committed though.
The chemistry between the character of Wanda and Vision.
Yeah, Elizabeth Olsen and Paul Bettany. It's off the charts chemistry.
I was trying not to use like the real names, but whatever. Anyways, yeah, but their chemistry is fantastic.
Off the charts.
You do see like the weird things. What do we see weird in there? What was the first one? They mentioned that they had the little red light. In their commercials, you see in their commercials.
They're in their commercials. There's like weird little hints of something's off. In the
They're like, what does that mean? Like there's that
the
one
little
with the red light.
Yeah, the toaster.
And then the other one was, and I'm trying to remember. Striker.
Strucker.
Strucker.
Not Striker.
Strucker.
That's X-Men.
Sorry.
Strucker.
Wrong structure.
Wrong S. But yeah, it's like little things that make you feel like it's a little bit off where it's not supposed to be off.
But so Strucker bad guy, right? Mm-hmm. Strucker bad guy. A red light. I didn't really know what that meant. It's just kind of weird.
It's like certain things like that was almost like things that weren't supposed to be seen were red, like the red light, the red blood when the girl got her
the red helicopter.
The red helicopter.
Yeah, I don't really know where they're going with it yet.
It's a good mystery, let's just say.
Yeah, because there's something, and it's kind of, I haven't seen anything like this with Marvel.
I haven't seen anything really like this ever.
This whole period, but just sticking with Marvel, I haven't seen anything like this. Very off. Obviously, at the end of this episode, episode 3 that just came out today, you kind of saw like more the Marvel. Be like, there it is.
I love the way that it was So I don't know if it's like widescreen or whatever it's called. It went from the old school like tight window where you had the blocks on the side because you can't really see too much.
Yeah.
And then it expanded out, and then it went into a letterbox. Ooh, I almost got goosebumps on that. That was like, really cool.
Kind of creepy. It gave it a creepy vibe. Oh, the other thing creepy, the neighbor dude, when he was cutting into the fence.
Yeah.
It was like, it was really kind of weird.
Yeah, and he was just like staring at him. It was like cutting literally. It wasn't even just a fence. It was a brick. And you felt the way the editing was, the way it was shot, the way that the actors portrayed it, really gave you that sense of like everything was closing in at the end.
Yeah.
Right? It was like, who is Geraldine? Why is she there? Is she not supposed to be there? Is she evil? Is she good? What is that logo? All these things
nobody knows anything about either the character, the other neighbor, other Agnes, I believe her name is.
Yes.
Agnes, that neighbor too. It's kind of like in this one, she seemed like, well, maybe she's a good guy.
Yeah.
Because of like she's saying, oh, you don't know where that one comes from.
Yeah, but they don't say anything.
They don't say anything. But are they trying to make like people like me that have never read the comics? Are they trying to make people like me think like, oh, maybe she's the good guy and she's the bad guy?
Yeah.
Which I believe it's the opposite way.
It could be, yes, because but Marvel's known for flipping things on their head.
They might.
So
you never know.
There might be like the logo is sword, but we all know, well, us sweaty nerds know that sword is the space version of Shield. But who knows? You know what I mean? Who knows where it's gonna go? I love it. I love this show. It's weird in a good way.
They had the Hydra.
The Hydra Calgon take me away commercial.
When you want to get away, but you don't want to go anywhere. Hydra Soak. Find the goddess within.
Commercial. I was like, oh, I always like, I think when the commercials are happening, I always try to like focus a little more on, because I'm already focused on the show, but I focus a little bit more on the commercials because you start to see
little things.
I didn't notice so much in the first episode. It was just a red light, but in this with the Strucker in the second episode, it was like, oh. And then in the third episode, it's Hydra. It's like, So we're trying to figure out, like, the fact that she went through a pregnancy and probably
about
like
26 minutes.
Awesome.
Roughly.
Don't all women wish that pregnancy was that long?
And then she gave birth to
not one
to Billy and Tommy and Billy.
And somebody kicked Geraldine out the sphere for sure.
Oh, it looks like it was Wanda.
Yeah, it looks like it.
It looks like it was Wanda.
She had that creepy look on her face at the end. It was kind of frightening.
Yeah,
I would be scared with that woman in the room. Yeah.
Yeah. Because you can't tell if it's I lost my mind and I'm crazy, I'm just crazy, or I'm being controlled by something else crazy.
Or if it's like, like you're trying to take away what, like, this my life, and are you trying to take it away because
is it like
make me crazy?
Is it just like a regular woman kind of crazy?
Guess we'll have to wait and see. I also love the way that when the baby was born, perfectly clean. Beautiful.
That was great. I
think that was funny because that happens in all these sitcoms, like when
especially the old ones.
But you know what's funny too in this whole thing, like, so Vision's character is starting to notice something's funky is happening. Yeah. But that kind of like makes me think, like, how?
Yeah, because he's
gone.
Spoiler, he's dead.
If y'all haven't seen Infinity War, I don't know why you're watching this. I don't even know why you're watching this. Okay, so. And we also thought it was cool that this is the first time, I think, ever, and correct us if we are wrong below in the comments, but this is the first time she's ever mentioned her brother since he died.
Yeah.
You didn't see that coming.
Because she really didn't mention it at all.
At all. Not in Ultron. I mean, she reacted. She killed everything around her, and she ripped out Ultron's heart. But after that, nothing.
I think to me it's almost like this whole thing with Vision is affecting her so much more. Unless it's a combination.
I think it's
things.
A snowball thing.
So this is
interesting.
So I don't know where this is gonna go. What do you think?
I mean I know some parts of a combination of what happens to the character in the comic books, but again, Kevin Feige made the Skrulls good guys, who are big time bad guys in the comic books. So who knows what's gonna happen? I don't know.
We don't really know what's gonna happen. I mean, but I do know for sure that everything kind of fits together.
Yeah.
They make it fit together no matter what, and they bring up stuff like, and you're like, oh yeah. Forgot forgot about that.
Yeah.
So they do.
It's almost like you get caught up in the show and you don't realize. Not just you don't realize, but a part of you tends to forget because you're so lost in the show and it's so fun and upbeat and you get nostalgic and all that. And then they drop that one little thing of, oh, this is set in the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Well, I think they did that this week for sure.
It's like, oh God, yeah.
Yeah, this week I mean, it's only 3 episodes so far, but so far it's like you really saw that. Like,
Yeah.
oh, we are.
It was
Marvel.
overtly like this time.
Yeah, like the whole, it was cute, it was fun. I kind of like the sitcom-y thing. I think it's cute. It's fun, you know, stuff like that. Something weird did happen, and I don't know exactly what happened, but it's almost like Vision, she was still pregnant, she was sitting on the couch, Vision was saying, you know, something weird is happening, and all of a sudden it kind of rewound, but didn't rewind. You couldn't tell it was rewinding. It just cut.
Maybe it was our
I don't think so though. I think that was intentional.
You think so?
Yeah, because of the. I think it was intentional.
Okay.
So-
But well, for me, I had my hand closer to the remote control, so I thought I might have hit something.
Okay, so we're gonna have to go back and watch it.
Yeah.
Did that happen to you guys? Let us know, because for us, I think that was.
We'll see.
I think it happened in such a way where, unless we're crazy and talking out of our butts right now.
Excuse me. I'd like to ask you a few questions.
If that didn't happen, please let me know, because I just think I'm nuts. But yeah, so either way,
Yeah.
it could have fit in because it was like we were all like, wait,
What
did you
happened?
hit something?
Yeah.
What's going on?
Yeah, so.
Anywho,
Can't wait for next week.
Yeah, can't wait for next week. We'll do our
Another powwow roundup.
powwow roundup. That's what we'll call these. Yeah, we'll talk about that one next week too. Okay, but for real, who missed the Marvel entry? Yeah.
It's so good to hear that intro
It's like,
every week.
He can
Oh.
bring a tear to a glass eye.
Oh my God. Literally got. Literally got.
Get a little too excited. Anyhow, all right, guys. If you like chatting with us today about WandaVision,
episodes 1, 2, and 3.
Why don't you
Subscribe.
and go ahead and give a clickety click to the notification bell. Make sure to give this video a big thumbs up, and chat with us in the comments below.
Yeah.
Tell us what you thought.
We'd love to hear your theories. We'd like to hear your thoughts of the first 3 episodes.
Yeah.
We try to chat as much as possible.
I love when, like, especially if you see stuff that we miss, because I love that stuff. Because obviously, I don't think you can ever catch it all in one episode.
Yeah.
I think you always need to go back.
Yeah.
Because there's so much.
We need to talk to the nerddom.
We need to.
Yeah.
We need you.
We need you.
Anyways, thanks so much for watching this video. We appreciate all of you. And we hope, as always, that you have a great day.
And do great things.